Yeah. Oh, pretty good. Bit tired, but Uh, yeah. Busy right now at uni, so. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm up and about. I get it. I'll get it out of the way first. I'll get it out of the way quickly. Free day? What do you mean? Oh, no, actually, I just couldn't be asked to go in today. I'm like really like hungover, so just decided to do it from. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do the work from home. It's like a really short day today, so I'm gonna just do the work from home.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. How's the How's the season going? You winning still?
We have 5 wins now and 2 losses.
Okay.
We lost to Dr. Med and Kitty.
Oh yeah. Was the Doctor Med game close? Or
What did you say?
was the game close on against Doctor Med? Cap
And
once.
yeah, got once, and
Oh right.
then was the other half, and then they rolled us.
Oh right. Fucking process.
Yeah, fucking process. I don't like product either. It's like I don't like this map as heavy. I mean,
No, I don't like heavy on process. I quite like it on process. It's quite good on this map as well.
I like this Asheville because Asheville is like for heavy, but it's mostly when you can go to the under area, then you can do more.
Yeah, that's kind of. I guess that's what I'll. That's kind of That's one of the tactics I'll go over. All right. Are you recording here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. So, I tend to roll out, and like the whole combo tends to roll out right side. And you've got kind of a couple of options. You can either play top or play under. If you play, I'll talk about going under first. So your combo focuses under, and will basically try and flank around, and your flank will basically hold like up here and up there, along with like an NG maybe up here and stuff, and just kind of you will kind of be the ones that actually push point, and the combo will wrap around under. So you have your demo and your heavy here, and you'll try and come up. And obviously, if they're holding right side, it's a bit harder, but it kind of closes them off. It's quite good. So I think that's a good. That's like one potential like mid fight you want to go for. But you don't always want to do that. Sometimes you might just want to play top, which is similar thing, except the flank kind of maybe get a soldier and your NG down here, or your scout or something like that, and you're going to try and take control of under, and your combo's going to just hold top and try and wait for a pick, try and play with your sniper, try and get a pick, or your flank, try and get a pick, something like that, and then just push across point, kind of similar to product. If like it's kind of important, irrespective of sort of where you push, that you should have somebody down here, because if they send their combo down here, you need to have someone to rotate. And generally, I think the combos, like say their combo rushes under, you want your combo to rotate under as well and deal with it, because the last thing you want is their combo getting here. They've got good cover advantage, and like it's quite it puts them in quite a strong position. So you want to try and cut them off, fight them before they can take too much space in under. So say you get the point, like you win the mid fight, you get the point. Like if you get a few picks, you want to go aggressive, like any Koth map. You get the point, and you've got a couple of options. You can do like a forward hold. I quite like doing this. It's what I used to do. So you'd have your flank hold up there, so like your scout soldier and your NG, and you have your combo hold here, or like somewhere around here, basically, like either like up here or this angle here, or even up here. You can even hold your sniper up here, because this is a good angle to hold, or you can hold him. I quite like him up here. So your combo will be watching there, and you'll be watching here. The thing is, you got to be quick to rotate. So if they're all pushing here, no, sorry, if they're all pushing left, your combo's got to be quick to kind of push around and kind of contest them either down here or contest through, like come around here, and either climb or go up these, go up here, and pretty quick to rotate and try and stop them from taking space. That's like the aggressive hold. Kind of, you can see the similar pans to how an aggressive product hold works. Very similar. So you've got your flank holding one side and your combo holding the other side, and you got to be quick to the big thing is you got to be quick to rotate, because if they overpower your flank and your core out here, they're just going to play point, and you're going to get sandwiched because they're going to start putting players on the point and they're going to start rushing players through here, and then you're probably going to find it hard to survive, and they're probably going to retake the point. So be sort of quick on your rotations there. Ultimately, you can do like a passive hold. This is just your heavy. You'll just kind of sit here, and your demo just sort of sit here, and your flank will hold up there and there. If you're going to do a left, and you can do the hold left side. So basically, like you can kind of interchange this however you want. The only difference is that like if your combo's holding on the right side, then your flank should hold on the left, and if your combo's holding on the left side, then your flank should hold on the right. That's pretty basic, but it gets forgotten. So it's important that your flank are always like opposite to you. And basically, the idea of this is kind of the same as a passive product hold. You're basically just you're basically if they want to take the point, they've got to walk onto it. You're not going to lose. Like you shouldn't be feeding players. The idea is that like you've got all your players held far back safely, watching the point, and anyone that tries to walk onto the point should get focused. So like you can have, say, if you're doing a left-hand hold, you could have your like heavy just holding this corner. Make sure your sniper's watching either there or up there. Have your demo sort of watching back here. Pyro kind of spy checking. Engineer can have some stuff up here, like a sentry here, and dispenser here. And your soldier and scout can be like around here. Your scout can be watching lower, and your soldier can be watching top. Sniper can be either watching here, either be here or with the combo. Obviously, you can rotate it, so your combo up there. No, sorry, your combo here, your flank up there, your NG or something like that, watching lower, and your sort of heavy here, demo here, and just kind of doing what you do on products, playing the point. Now, if you lose the point, there's a couple ways you can go about retaking it. The first one is just the basic, how you'd repush a point any Koth map. You try and get picks, and then you all go in together. Same as product, same as Lakeside. And sometimes that's just as simple as walking across the point. And I'd say if like your sniper or your spy, like a pick class, gets like a really important pick, I would go for just like the straight up walk across point, because like especially if they haven't got a sniper up, then you can just kind of double across point. It's the quickest way, and it immediately gets time on point, and you basically want to chase them out of wherever they're going to be exiting. Kind of basic stuff. However, if you want to mix it up a bit, you can, if you're running a crits or something like that, you can always get your combo to come under crits demo, crits heavy. If they're holding left side, like you might surprise them. Again, like if you can get over here as well with the crits and all that, and they're holding up there, demo's got a good like angle to get some picks. So yeah, make use of the under. Be wary of the under as well. Like be wary that it's being watched, because too often I see teams just not watching here at all. Like it's a big opening, and like they'll send like whole combos just round here and like decimate. So make sure you're keeping an eye on it, but retrospectively like make use of it as well, because like it's really quite a good flank route. What's there to say really? I mean, if you needed to sort of, if there's any other like, I can't really think of any other ways that you would go about retaking a point. A couple of I guess like you can, if you wanted to push from main, that's kind of an option. But like it kind of equates to the same thing. Like just W across point and all, like make sure that you all go together. I can't stress that enough. Like always pushing the point together on like a Koth map. That's what's going to win the game. So yeah, it's kind of a simple map. So have you got anything to say, Derek, yourself?
When we are pushing from the left side with the combo,
Yeah.
is it like important that we get the sniper pick before
I
that
mean,
we can like use
so if
over
you're pushing
later?
from here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say that it's important, but it's like also if their sniper's holding here, like there, then you can push from here. But like it's kind of more. It's almost more important to know where the sniper is. Make sure that like your spy is calling it or your flank's calling it, because they should quite easily be able to see where the sniper is. So if you know that the sniper is like always holding on right side, yeah, your right side, I wouldn't push from left. But if you know he always holds there, then it's viable. It's kind of in the same sense that like if he's holding there, like if you know he's always holding there and he's really good, it's like don't push out here. Like don't send your medic here because it's a clear sight line. Like for ages, there's no cover. You may as well play the side that the sniper's not consistently on, if that makes sense. Because there's no, and also
Yeah.
keep in mind like where the combo is as well. Because if their combo's there, and their sniper's dead, you're better off pushing from here because then you can sort of catch them off rather than walking across this side where they're going to be able to see you and put damage onto you. You may as well push up here and you're closer to them and more covered. So like it kind of depends on where they're holding, on where you should hold. I often find. As a
So
default rule, though,
if they are like
right.
holding on the right side all the time, then you should like push from the right side, or
Yeah, kind of. But you got to make sure the sniper's down because the sniper's going to be a problem. I mean, if he's good, although he can push from lower, the lower thing works either side. I was fine, but like it doesn't matter which side they're on. I sometimes push from lower, but if you want to decide where you're going to hold, like it kind of depends on where they're holding. Like if they're holding there, like you might want to hold here. It's kind of up to you. They'll probably be rotating as well, so you just kind of got to mix it up a bit. There's no hard and fast rule. Kind of got to decide yourself. Like if you want to hold like that side, just say like, all right, let's rotate left, and then make sure your flank knows that when the combo rotates, that the flank rotates as well. I mean, yeah, is that kind of? I think that's really about it, really.
we also had this argument about heavy holding on the left sides. Where should like really heavy hold, like next to the house or next to the barrel?
What do you
maybe?
mean? Like
on
what
the
you
left
mean
side.
there?
Yeah, on here, like on the ramp or next to the
Oh,
barrels. Where should like heavy be?
There's no real point in holding the heavy here. I tend to hold the heavy. To be honest, I'd really very rarely end up holding left. But if I was to hold left, I'd just hold here.
What if like soldier jumps to your medic like when he's coming from the roof?
What from up there?
Yeah.
Someone else should be watching up there. So if they jump up here, he should be stopped by. There should be an NG up here with a sentry. Like you put the sentry there, and that completely blocks off your if you think like they can't see it. The only way to see it is if they spam it from there, which they might, but they've also got better things to do, or they jump you, which in that case they're gonna come under fire from him. So like, I mean, if you think the soldier's gonna jump you as well, it's kind of that thing like if the soldier has like if you've got an advantage and you're just holding passive, like then and you think the soldier's gonna jump you, like it's been called, he's done it before, then obviously yeah. But like just as a rule of thumb, like I would hold here because holding back here, I mean it does work. It's not gonna be terrible, but I would just be like aware. I mean if you were gonna hold anywhere, I'd like hold back here if anything, because you can still see, you can still put some spam out. If you use the Tommy Slav, you can still put some decent spam out, and you can also watch for the jumpers, or you can go for a closer hold. But then the downside is you haven't got that protection of your medic. Yeah, just make sure that if you think they're going to jump, if the soldier's got a reason to jump, i.e. to get a force or something like that, then maybe you sort of just pull back a bit, hold back here, or hold by the barrels as you said, and keep an eye out because you can still do damage. But yeah, it's kind of situational. You don't want to do it all the time.
Also, do you need to have a sniper with the combo on this map or on the other side?
Depends how he plays, really. So I mean, sometimes I would say, sometimes I would have the sniper hold here. This is like a really good hold. Um, if you are holding left, it kind of works, but at the same time, like, don't obviously you don't get in the habit. And the sniper's got a great position from here as well, and your combo can't hold here. So, like, yes and no. Like, your sniper should always be rotating anyway. So if he rotates left and you happen to be there, then great. But like, don't like forget to use that angle as well. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. And if like they are using level 3s, then should our spy tell us when to zap it, or?
Um. So I mean, if they're using level 3s, the likelihood is they're going to be here. It's going to be here, yeah.
Yeah, or on the
And then they're
balcony.
just on the or up there.
Next to this wall there.
There? Oh, here.
Yeah, there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. If they're using level 3s, then make sure that obviously you time a sap, or you get your soldier to focus it on a push, or your demo to focus it on a push. You know, it's that kind of. That's like if they have a level 3 anywhere. You know, you either try and time a sap, or you make sure you make sure it's focused before pushing in.
Okay.
Obviously, if it's and if you know the sentry's here and you know it's a problem, then you can the under push becomes quite good here because you can spam it quite easily with relatively good cover. See, so I would you can take that into consideration. If you know that the level 3 has been consistently there and it's been causing a problem for for your pushes, try pushing under, try and focus the sentry from under. Or you don't even have to Uber from under, you can even just send a soldier from under with a direct hit and just spam it or something. You know, as long as you give them some space to get in, I don't see a problem with that. Is there anything else?
Not any more questions, but do you have something to go over with?
I mean, not exactly. No, it's kind of a relatively simple map because it's just a Koth map. So there's only so much I can tell you because it's quite limited in what you can actually do. Like at the end of the day, all you need to do is try and aim for try and get some picks, and then go off those picks. Push if you can get the Uber advantage, get a player advantage, go for a push and go and get the point. And then if you've completely decimated them on that push, hold aggressively. If you haven't, or you need to just hold back and play point, then do that. You can. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Either just as long as you're watching there and there for soldier jumps, because if a good soldier can dominate this map, so I mean a good flank can dominate this map as well. So you gotta be willing. Your flank have to be on alert, and your combat has to be on alert about people about scouts getting around and playing on the back lines, going for sniper picks, going for medic picks, because your sniper while he is here, he's quite exposed to being flanked. So your sniper needs to be alert, and your combat needs to be alert because there's the flank can do a lot of work on this map. So it's important that you keep that under control. If you're holding here, for example, be wary that soldiers may jump over here. And if you jump up from there, and if you're holding back here, yeah, as you said earlier, be careful that they're gonna send soldiers to jump you. Those are things that's always got to be on your mind, but on this map. But yeah, no, that's really about it.
Yeah, but are you using usually Tomislav on this map or minigun?
Personally, I use I haven't played this map in ages. I would recommend probably the Tomislav on this map, even though I'm usually a much bigger fan of the minigun. But yeah, I'd say this map. I'd say this map and Product are the only maps I now use Tomislav for, personally.
And Fist of Steel as well, right?
Yeah, Fist of Steel, I'd say. Yeah. I mean, the rollout's quite long, but as long as you get a whip, should be fine. And there's usually a teleporter, so shouldn't need to worry too much about speed. So Fist of Steel, Tomislav.
Yeah. Okay.
And oh yeah, like one other thing as like just like a note, is just for you as a heavy, like try, if you know that they're on this side, like this is really good, like low, not tactic, but it's like something good to know for heavy. Like just if you know they're there and you're trying to push them, like the Uber on you can be really strong, especially if they don't have Uber, because if you can surprise them, like if they're holding passive back here and you've got Uber, you can just kind of, you can hug this wall and then just jump them, and like they're already really close, and that's like a good push. Like I wouldn't usually take an Uber on heavy, but on that particular like situation, it's quite strong. Like Uber heavies are quite good on this map because like the map's quite small. You can just sort of walk across point and do quite good damage. And if you're defending the point, if it's like, and they come and like jump you, like, or they come and rush you, the Uber on the heavy works quite well here as well, because again, very limited map, little cover, so you can get quite a lot of damage out. Demo can too, so it's like don't neglect your demo, but just keep in mind that like the heavy can do quite a lot on this map. It's not like Product in that sense, where in my opinion, like the heavy's job is very very limited. It's more like Lakeside, where you can do, because of better sightlines, you can do a lot more work. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you want to say that heavy shouldn't like support, but instead of like go and tank and
Heavy could, I think,
deal some damage.
it depends on the team ultimately, but yes, I mean I'd say heavy can lead a push here, not just support the push. Like I said with Product, heavy's more of a support role. He comes in and his job will be to either follow up on the damage and just sort of do a little bit of extra damage like on the side, or if the push isn't going well, to like be there to defend a counter push. Whereas on this map, I'd say that like he can do a lot more in terms of the actual push, because it's because as soon as the sniper's dead, like like heavy can be really strong on this map, because you know the sight lines are quite good for him, and like providing the sniper's down, he can sort of he can move across the point quite quickly because it's a really small point, and yeah, so like it just makes it worth including him in my opinion. But ultimately, like if you know if your team is like not used to that, or if you're used to playing as like a more passive style, and your demo can do huge amount of work on like huge amount of work on COTH maps, then obviously keep your demo in like the center of the push. But it's up to you, and it's kind of up to your team.
Yeah. Okay. So do we have everything covered now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like there's really, I mean, there's not a huge amount to cover on this map. I often find on COTH maps that the most simple pushes are kind of the most effective, just because like the only thing that I think matters at the end of the day is pushing the point with more players than them, or an Uber advantage, and just playing that point and making sure that you know they don't get the point. I mean, like at the end of the day, there's aggressive hold, passive hold, and then there's under push, and that's really about it.
All right.
So yeah,
Thanks for doing Maptalk.
that's all right. Yeah. Is this the last week or?
It is the last week before playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
So,
let me know
next
if
time we will like have Maptalk in some playoff map like up for the
yeah,
season.
sure. I can do like demo reviews as well if you want, with like your team and stuff and whatnot.
Right.
But like if you're all want, like if that's the kind of thing you want to do, like have a look at it. If you like,
yeah, that might be
I find
helpful.
as like a team it works. Like if you get an STV from a game that either, games that go really well and games that go really badly as well, and I can sort of run through maybe what went well and what didn't go well.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Demo review.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for doing this Maptalk, and
Not a problem,
see
man.
you next
No
time.
problem. Yeah, cool. Yeah, good luck.